Hello guys, welcome back to another video. In today's video I'm going to be showing you this 2021 Honda Ridgeline. The Ridgeline was facelifted for 21, and this one is the Sport with the HPD package. So I'm going to go ahead and show you all the features this one has. Under the hood, they're going to be a 3.5 naturally aspirated V6 that is connected to a 9-speed automatic transmission. This engine produces 280 horses and 262 pound-feet of torque. And the fuel economy numbers are 18 in the city, 24 highway, and 21 combined. So here is the MSRP sticker of this 2021 Ridgeline. It is $36,000 without the HPD. With the HPD package, it goes up to $40,000. So if you guys are curious about the color is called Crystal Black and looks pretty good on this Ridgeline. By the way, this one is the Sport trim with the HPD, basically Honda Performance Development, and that package is a $2,000 option that you could add to any trim you want. And by the way, it does add those gold rims, it does add the fender flares, and it does change the grille, and it adds emblems and decals around the truck. So for the front, it does look way more aggressive prior to the facelift. The headlights do still look like the Pilot and the Passport, but the front end is more flat or straight, I should say, and it makes it feel like more like a truck now. And I think Honda did a great job with the facelift. Here is the grille. It is finished in flat black. It is part of the HPD package, and Honda emblem is going to be right in the middle, of course, and it does serve as the sensor for all the safety features. Coming to the headlights. Headlights have a really cool look to them, but I'm not a big fan of the daytime running light. So basically, this daytime running light is not functional. This is an empty light. If you get the higher trims, this will be the daytime running light, but on the Sport trim, the daytime running light is going to be halogen, and I'm not exactly sure why Honda did that. I wish they made the daytime running light LED on all the trims. For the headlights and the fog lights, they are all LED, and the turn signal indicators are halogen. So I'm not exactly sure why Honda did halogen turn signal indicators, and they are actually located in the bottom. They're going to be a functional vent on the sides, and the fog lights are going to be right underneath the turn signal indicators. Some opening in the bottom for some air, and the bottom of the bumper is finished in flat black. Overall, honestly, I think the front end of the Honda Ridgeline looks much better now. But let's go ahead and move to the side, and I'll go ahead and show you the side view of this Honda Ridgeline. So here is the side view of the Honda Ridgeline, and honestly, it's very hard to tell that this is the facelifted Honda Ridgeline. Probably if you put them side by side, you'll be able to tell. But honestly, standing from where I'm standing, it doesn't even look like this is the facelifted Honda Ridgeline. Anyways, up top, they're going to be a shark fin antenna. And as you guys see, for the rims, they are finished in gold. And the size of those rims, they are 245, 60, 18. And they have a ton of rubber, which is good for a truck, of course. And they're going to be a decal in the back that says HPD, basically Honda Performance Development, and does have a little bit of gold on it as well. And right here on the side, there's really nothing. And of course, you'll have the big fender flares in the front and the back, and this is part of the HPD package. So here is the back of the Honda Ridgeline, and everything is the same right here in the back. For the taillights, they are the same. They do have that really nice, cool, smoked look to them. Not everything is LED right here, so the reverse light and the turn signal indicators are going to be halogen, but the running light or the brake light here in the back is going to be LED. HPD badge right there. And there are going to be 4 trims you could choose from. They're going to be the Sport, rtl, rtl-e, then Black Edition. They're going to be the Honda badge, of course, in the center, and Ridgeline all the way to the left. Hitch is going to be in the bottom, and I love the fact that now they added dual exhaust tips here in the back, and the tips are finished in chrome, and the reflectors are located right on top of the exhaust tips. Here is the key. Key looks very nice, very high quality, and Honda been using this key for a while now, but it does still look good and feels good. Honda is going to be in the back, and there are going to be 4 buttons on this key. They're going to be lock, unlock, remote start, and a panic button, and they're going to be a physical key inside of this key. To remote start the truck, just go ahead and lock it once, and then hold down the remote start button. To open the tailgate, there are going to be two ways. There is the normal way, which is dropping the tailgate down. Here is the backup camera. Let's go ahead and drop the tailgate down. Doesn't have a soft release to it, so it just slams down. So I think Honda should add that soft release. Most of the trucks are doing now. Here is the back. The floor, or the height of the bed itself, is a little bit on the higher side, but because there's a storage place, so I think that's fine. There are going to be some tie downs right here, a light, and there are going to be more lights and tie downs on the left. And right underneath there are going to be a storage place, but let me go ahead and show you how to open the tailgate, because it does have a really nice trick, and Honda been using this trick since 2006 when they first came out with this Ridgeline. So to open the tailgate the other way, there's going to be a handle right here. Just go ahead and pull on it, and it's actually located where it says release, so just go ahead and pull it, and tailgate opens this way. It opens nice and wide, not 100% straight, but I think that's very good. And right underneath there's going to be some storage place. And by the way, before I actually open this, the lights here in the back are halogen, and this sport trim does not have a back window. I think if you get the RTL, it's going to have a window in the back. And as I said, Honda been doing this since 2006 when they first introduced the Ridgeline. They're going to be the spare tire right here with the jack and the jack tools. A ton of space. You could use this for ice, or you could put whatever you want here, so that's very nice. And there is some dividers, so let's say if you want the left section to be only ice with the soda and the stuff that you're taking with you, you could do that, and you could have some luggage on the right. So there is a ton of space. And if you want to be able to get the spare tire out, basically this is a tray that gets pulled out. There are going to be two screws right here. If you undo them, you'll be able to pull this out, and then you'll be able to get to the spare tire. So this is really nice, and I just love the fact that there's a ton of space inside. Here is the door handle. Door handle has a sensor right behind it. That's how you unlock the truck. And to lock it, just go ahead and click on this button. Here is the front door panel, and Honda does a great job with their door panels. This top portion right here is nice and soft. I love this trim. The door handle feels nice and solid, but feels a little bit on the lighter side. They're going to be the window switches right here. The front two are auto up and down. Door locks, and the armrest is nice and soft. This bottom portion is plastic, which is expected. There's going to be a reflector in the bottom. A very good amount of storage place. Another storage place right here, and there's going to be more in the bottom, and the speaker all the way in the bottom. So here are the seats. They're very comfortable, and the design is actually very nice. But come on, Honda, I think you should have added power seats for a $40,000 truck. Alright, so here is the inside of this 2021 Honda Ridgeline. Feels nice and spacious, and the seats are very, very comfortable. Here is the steering wheel. I really wish it was wrapped in leather for a $40,000 truck, but still I think this material is not that bad. The ring itself is actually a little bit on the skinnier side, and there's barely any 10 and 2 grip. This is a truck, but I really wish it had a little bit more thickness to the ring itself. All the way to the left, there are going to be fuel controls. You will have the buttons to skip a song, source, volume controls. This button is going to change two things only. I'm not exactly sure if this is it, because this Ridgeline is still in maintenance mode or shipping mode. And this button right here, I think it controls the screen in the middle, but it's not doing anything. Phone controls all the way to the left. Trip reset, and they're going to be the controls for Honda Sensing, cruise control, the adaptive cruise control, link assist, steering assist, all these kind of stuff. And they're going to be some paddle shifters, headlight controls with the fog light controls and turn signal controls, wiper controls, and all the way to the left, they're going to be the mirror controls, eco mode button, and then you'll have some Honda sensing controls, traction control, and then there's going to be a button to turn on the lights in the bed. And here is the fuel door release. Here is the screen. It's an 8-inch screen. It does have Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. It is finished in gloss black, and it does have a volume knob, and it does have touch sensitive buttons. So let's say if you go to this, you want to go back home, just go ahead and click on home. And here is the backup camera. It looks pretty good, and the resolution is not that bad. It does have 3 angles: down view, normal or narrow, and then it does have the wide view. Emergency light button is located right here, and here is the climate controls. Climate controls are a little bit on the dated side. Not a big fan of them. I really wish they changed the way how they look, but they're very easy to use. Fan speed, mode, AC, on and off button. You do have the auto function, and it does have the rear function as well. And here is the engine start stop, and there is no heated seats in this Ridgeline for a truck that cost $40,000, and it's a truck. I think it should have heated seats. A storage place right here, and they're going to be a 12 volt. They're going to be 1 USB right here. Good amount of storage place. Here is Honda shifter that will control the 9-speed automatic transmission in this Ridgeline. They're going to be 2 cup holders. They are nice and big, and I really like this material right here. Let's see if I could focus on it. It looks very nice, and I'm glad that it's not finished in gloss black. And right here is going to be a storage place. I really like this cover, and this cover is actually hard, so you can put stuff right here on top if you want to. Inside there is a ton of space. There's going to be a tray. You can put some coins here, and they're going to be a 12 volt with an aux and USB. So there is 2 USBs and 2 12 volts and an aux. There is the glove box. It's nice and big, and up top there's going to be a glasses holder, some halogen lights, garage controls right here, and it does have a switch for the lights whenever the doors are open or closed, for the lights to turn on or stay off. And here is the rear view mirror. It's almost frameless, and I love the fact that it's not bulky, it's not too big. And here is the visor. It is finished in the same material as the headliner, so that's nice. Feels nice and solid, and it does have a mirror inside of it. But where's the lights, Honda? This is a $40,000 truck, so I think they should have added some lights right here. Here is the back door, and the back door is the same design as the front, but usually Honda cheaps out and they actually put plastic here in the back doors. I think that's fine, but for an expensive truck like this, I think Honda should really add that synthetic rubber material. They're going to be a door handle, feels very light here in the back. It's completely different than the front. And they're going to be a cup holder right here, a little bit of storage place. Probably you could place your phone right here. This is actually a very nice spot for a phone. And they're going to be a small pocket. The armrest feels nice and soft. And this is actually plastic. I thought this was wrapped in leather, but this is plastic. This is plastic, and in the bottom is going to be plastic. And I really wish there was a storage place in the bottom for the back door. I think they could have actually added a good amount of storage place here in the back. Seats are nice and comfortable, just like the front. And I love the fact that when you sit back here, you could actually see very good. So it does have that kind of stadium design seats, so that's nice. And the seats do actually go up. I'll go ahead and show you that in a bit. Good amount of headroom, and there are going to be some halogen lights here. I think the switch is actually turned off now, but those lights are halogen. And they're going to be an armrest here in the back, 2 cup holders, a small storage place, and they're going to be more storage places with 2 AC vents. And that's how the front looks like. Let's go ahead and lift the seats up, and they lock in place just like this. Let's say if you have something big that you're trying to put inside the truck, you could just simply lift the seats. You could do, of course, the same thing to the other one. So that's it for this video. I hope you guys liked it. I would like to thank Tim here at Executive Honda in Wallingford, Connecticut. If you guys are around and if you guys are interested, make sure to come check them out. I'm gonna go ahead and put their information and link in the bottom of this video. And if you guys would like to see more videos like this, please subscribe, and as always, I'll see you next time.